This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Provo. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. The field goal is good. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Caught behind the line. It's Provo. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Provo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw caught over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And that run produces a decent gain. defense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Not much on that play, brought down short. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
This offense is clicking, and clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And they get the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. That one lands and bounces out. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Fire to the right side, complete. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. There's a first and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Well, Kirky played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Sooners. They continue to roll up the score. The Sooners are starting to flex and pull away. Kirk getting close. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is caught, and he'll be brought down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Sooners churn out another 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Sooners are in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Heading left after the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Provo. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to... And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. To throw, it's Strong. Intercepted right near the end zone. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And he keeps it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.